Sustainable Development Goals.
Sustainable Development Goals.
Sustainable Development Goals. Sustainable Development Goals.
Sustainable Development Goals.
Sustainable Development Goals.
Sustainable Development Goals.
Sustainable Development Goals. Sustainable Development Goals. Sustainable Development Goals.
The agent of change.
The agent of change.
The agent of change.
The agent of change. The agent of change. The agent of change.
Agent of change.
The agent of change.
The agent of change.
The agent of change.
Education is one of the essential needs of every child since education is the main foundation for the life of civilization. The process and its practice can be obtained formally or informally, also processed through the surrounding environment. Since the outbreak of the COVID-19, there have been many government policies implemented, including in the field of education. One of the policies is studying at home, which is done online learning. With the change of learning process, it makes children hard to understand the material given by the teacher. It also gives an impact on student interest in learning so that mentoring and learning motivation is needed. One of the programs that we implement to increase students' interest in learning is conducting non-formal learning such as courses to provide a new atmosphere for students. Another purpose of this tutoring is to help to solve difficulties experienced by students in learning, such as helping school assignment and review material that is felt to be difficult to understand in online schooling. From the learning process, it can be concluded that learning assistance is very necessary, especially in the pandemic outbreak, because changing from the real life happened, online schools are considered very burdensome, both in terms of understanding the material provided and the availability of the parents to guide the child's learning process. In addition, the online learning process also tends to be very boring so that it reduces interest in learning. Therefore, an interesting learning method is needed. The learning assistant can provide motivation for students to remain productive and enthusiastic to keep learning even from home. When the motivation and enthusiasm for learning grows, it will have a positive impact on students' learning process. For the reason, good cooperation from schools, teachers, and even parents is needed in the learning process in the middle of this COVID-19 pandemic. Online learning assistance is needed to help students understand the lesson given at school. Because according to students' experience during this whole pandemic outbreak, online learning is difficult. Learning by giving assignments through WhatsApp groups sometimes makes parents find it difficult both in terms of defining time for work or lacking in access of the media used such as cell phones. The comments that are often raised by parents are difficulties in understanding the material and assignment given by the teacher through the WhatsApp group. In this case, Kkn Bbm Unair creating one work program, which is learning assistant for elementary school children in Padang Mengajar village. To encourage student interest learning, we carry out several learning strategies so that it does not feel boring by providing material formally interpreted with interesting games. This method is needed so that they do not feel bored and the given material is still conveyed to the maximum. This program is called Padang Mengajar. Padang Mengajar is a teaching and learning activity for 4th, 5th, and 6th grade students. The students are taught their basic curriculum, their arithmetic, and mathematics. This teaching and learning activity is held in Padang Mengajar village, start from July 28 until August 12, 2021. The teaching and learning activity starts at noon or evening according to the student situation and conditions. Padang Mengajar is one of our programs to aim to our purpose to educate our next generation who will be the nation's agents of change and ready for sustainable development goals.